I'm going to read a couple of sections from the middle part of the field trio, which is the drummer's part. I grew up in a bass community in Las Vegas. Everything was on the bottom, and everything was everything and everybody's. We played silos. Our propulsion was flowers. The cellar was flooded with raised sand. Johnny Winter in America. Everybody and everything was hard again. Daddy was a street corner. Mama was a market woman. Miss Lady tore up everybody about her grass. We ground each other sometimes and chased each other and got down with everything. A lot of our skin was on the ground and we talked about each other. Leslie would cap against his name and around the corner and up at the store, St. Francis and Upper Room standing around. Christ and Olive and Kamenev's Open Seed. Louis Vital and Sister Mary. Willie Stargell and Stephanie Brown. Lise and Bodrick. Margaret, Usman and Jamila. Deseretta McAllister. Julia Cotton and Brian Jackson, Tennessee, and Scotty Heron. Greg Robinson was Lou Rawls Live. Brother Mike was the queen of chanting and typing. Penley Park was Chucky Pleasant. Chucky Pleasant was Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle don't believe in them airplanes. Some of us believed and left our homes and came looking. Everybody on the ground and everything was left. St. James still there and disappeared. In a window, in the sound escape, but what if it's a wardrobe? A blue-strapped set of looks in military sheepow for my weave and fade or shag, or even lightening of the black skein that holds it all together, hip tight, a discipline of hips, in bottom's thick partition. Look how song and dance don't go together down the avenue. Soon as we call this line derailment, we'll study service. No eye focus, no body focus, then get down together. Like an ancient decision with Reagan playing through. We accent the second syllable because we are disciples. Oh, harpsick, flugeled refuge with some audiovisual shape to us and aerated in the event of color. Long set circle, we revel in what breaks us up. With nothing, it's impossible and easier. The same but really close to one another, but unbridgeably far from one another. The way we flee a broken park when the island is a shipwreck and a language lab, and half of school falls away. For what we live for, little boy removed, upstairs, a choir down below. How to read this is double now. Now how do we read this? This is what it's for, to claim catastrophe, to turn the world to rubble for catastrophe. I'm in a bad mood about everybody's bad mood. Their political depression, whatever. And they're so goddamn squeamish about it. They can't even come close to saying how fucked up it is with their anempathic numbers. But they can say that. They're so attached to it, but they can say that. Oh, say what they cannot can. To say there's no exit from compromised ordinariness is an ordinary compromise. As if there's more danger in the idea of flight than in staying home. As if laying back where you stay precludes flying. As if the symposium were theirs alone. My improvisator, through black-white sun, that music gave me to mark me. My own awning, immobile, at Miss Starks' house. Drummer's sum, a patch of dirt behind it. Yard assembly, danced the field trio of Amel, singing that beautiful relation in Mississippi between specific and Pacific. Oh, amazing hit, breathing S, this sustenance Wadada held to give. Not lost, becomes a diphthong in work, gliding R to common granaries of the other sun. But I didn't know, it looked beautiful to me, ahead, like Micah and Lorenzo at the future, in Leland, inside out of the other sun. We are the cult of floor and error, banquet, gallery. We depend on plants not to work to rule. to volunteer to repudiate the Genevan, unsung to smithereens with a personal paint and ivy. This overcome from under keep having come just yesterday, just like forever. The plasticity of plants and the sisters who tend them is something to see through black-white sun when they breathe in circles to work this thing because it is our pleasure.